Hi everyone, my name is Mindy. I'm the Chief Sales Officer here at Radenso.
And I'm John, President of Radenso.
And we're going to take a couple minutes to talk about the RCM, our custom installed unit, and a little bit about the reason why it came to fruition and how it existed.
Yeah, so for me, probably more than any other product that we sell, this came to be because there was no solution that I could purchase as a customer that fit my needs for the ultimate performance in every area. So this is very much a product of what we personally desire to put in our cars as drivers, as enthusiasts. So prior to me being in the radar detection industry, I still was an enthusiast, and I still ran all these custom installed detectors and jammers in my car. Probably, I don't know, I probably had a jammer installed for well over a decade. And for a while, you could buy an integrated system from Escort and have pretty good performance on radar and laser. But the market has seen a shift over the last few years towards companies that specialize in laser. Originally, it was Laser Interceptor, and now AL Priority. And because they specialize in one thing, they've really been able to have a huge performance lead over those integrated systems like Escort, like K40. And that was frustrating because I wanted the best of both worlds, radar and laser. In order to do that,
Please use both, right?
yeah. So in order to do that, I had to run two separate systems in my car because I wasn't willing to put up with the poor performance of an Escort or K40 laser system. So it was clunky. I had to run the AL Priority separately from the Escort. It was two buttons, two speakers, two control pads. So when we came out with the radar piece, I reached out to AL Priority, who most people know is the #1 rated laser jammer, and said, hey, let's work together. And their engineers talked with ours. They shared their protocol, and that led to what today is the only integrated package in the world that has top-tier radar and top-tier laser performance that's easy to use.
Yeah. The biggest change is over the last couple of years, what law enforcement is using in their cars, to combat speeding has changed immensely. So their technology, really with variable pulse rate laser guns, which there's an article actually on Radenso.com if you look under Radar University. Dragon Eye gun or variable pulse rate guns are really a game changer for radar detector and laser jamming manufacturers. So we are the only company to be able to integrate with AL Priority, and as a result, AL Priority is the only company that is known to consistently able to jam the Dragon Eye gun or variable
In
pulse rate
every
guns.
version of it, every firmware version, Dragon Eye Compact, full size, the Stalker XLRs, the RLRs, all of these guns that some of the non-specialist laser jamming companies really struggle with. That's all AO Priority does, which is why they're the best. So it made a good fit for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So you think about areas where it's being used heavily. There are definitely pockets of the U.S. and Canada specifically where Dragon Eye is intensely used. It is important to be protected, and the rest of us, where yes, here in Ohio it's used heavily, but pretend you're in the middle of middle of nowhere. You want to be future-proof still, and you want to have the best of the best. Again, having the laser jammers with AL Priority is important. Another piece of the pie that brings us kind of all together is we have the best blind spot monitoring filtering. So when you think about radar pollution on the road, when you're driving your normal daily commute or you're going for a fast, fun Friday night drive, you don't want false alerts. And other cars on the road are the #1 thing that, as a radar detector manufacturer, we combat. Hondas, Acuras, Teslas, Fords even, they are all casting off radar pollution with their own safety alert systems in their car.
And different companies do have different philosophies. I know some companies just tell the customer, turn off K-band, it's not used that often. I think that's not acceptable on an expensive, high-tech radar detector. You should be able to filter all those signals out without sacrificing performance.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're known for on the radar side, which is that top-tier performance, that real early warning that the customer wants, while not having false alerts from Honda and Acura. We're the only manufacturer that could filter those out. So it's really a nice package because you have performance, you have filtering, and then you got the laser performance on the AL Priority, which, by the way, doubles as a parking sensor if you're in an area where laser jamming is illegal. It even says parking sensor on the back of the sensor. And everything's integrated right from our removable OLED display.
Yeah, which is awesome. And it's all configurable from your display as well. So you can, your volume up, your volume down. You have options as far as your jam to kill time. So if you want to change your jamming time for 8 seconds or 4 seconds, it's all configurable right through here. You don't have to download new config files.
And that's also something that no other manufacturer currently does. It's not good jamming etiquette to just drive towards a police officer, jamming him for 35, 40 seconds. He's going to know something's up. So traditionally, they just have you press a button on the display and that kills it. I believe Escort's a double tap. With us, you could just set it to automatically stop jamming after 5 or 7 or 10 seconds, so you don't even have to move your hand from the wheel.
Yep.
You just slow down, keep driving like you normally do, and then they get a reading of you going the speed limit, and you don't get a ticket.
Yeah, which is awesome. And then the custom installed piece here has a 2-year warranty and a 1-year ticket-free guarantee. That covers radar and laser when you integrate with the AL Priority, and it's fully customizable. You can do front and rear radar with just front laser, or front radar, front laser. You can kind of mix and match the radar and laser combination pieces to what's best for your needs. Again, so you're not having to buy specific preset bundles of some sort. So.
Yep.
Again, it's set up for what you need.
Yeah, so I guess in short, when people say, what is the point of the RCM? It's simple. You get the best radar performance, the best radar filtering, the best laser protection, and then you get the best support and service in the industry.
Yeah, right here in Cincinnati.
So,
If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon.
thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye.